everybody, this is Elizabeth once again, and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently watched Power Rangers Once and Always. And if you know me, and you know me well, I've been a Power Rangers fan for years. It's my childhood. When I was in junior high, it was my comfort show, to be honest. It was the one thing that I turned to, and Jason was my favorite, and I wanted to be the Red Ranger. Um, and when I heard about what happened to Jason David Frank and Thuy, it broke my heart because Thuy was actually in The Crow. I mean, I was a huge fan of hers too, and when that happened, it felt like my world started to crumble. But the way the movie actually started out was a little bit unexpected. And of course, the one thing I didn't care for was a little bit of the over explanation of what was happening on the screen. They didn't do it like in a pandering way. It was more to the point, short but sweet. And they didn't overdo it, but I don't like it when you see something happening, you know what's happening, you can understand what's occurring on the screen, and then they just explain it, and you think, I'm not a child, and it kind of felt that way. It wasn't. I'm saying that as a criticism, and it was something that I didn't really care for all that much, to be quite honest. It just got under my skin a little bit. I mean, yeah, I'm just not one of those people. If I understand what's happening, I don't really need a user's manual to what's going on. But despite that slight nag, I thought everything else was absolutely phenomenal. And not only that, but it was just a magnificent tribute, I thought. And it did get me a little bit emotional, kind of remembering the nostalgia. But they had kind of a callback to two of my favorite people. One that I actually spoke to on many occasions through email. Of course, I lost his email, but if you've seen it, you know who I'm speaking of. But I thought that the movie was extremely well done. I thought everything was sensational. It was a little bit corny, yeah. It was a little bit cheesy, yes. Seeing Alpha again just made me squeal with delight on the inside. And it was terrific. And not only that, but my favorite martial arts style was demonstrated in this. And that was, for me, that was the icing on the cake. And yeah, if you know my past and you know what kind of movies I watched, and you know that Mantis style is, for me, the best of all styles. Of course, some people would disagree. I like Mantis style, but I love it. I don't know what it is about Mantis style that I like so much, but it's my favorite. I adore it. Against all the other styles, though, I don't know how it would fare, but that's always been and always will be the pinnacle of martial art fighting styles to me. Other than Hip Hokkaido, which, you got to see it like, oh yeah, I mean, that myself made me extremely happy because that's just a little bit of ghetto in me. But I thought, oh yeah, that's rad. But yeah, it's the 90s kid in me. What can I say? But that it made me absolutely happy. That was a really awesome moment, I felt. But they used a lot of modern day slang, and I thought, okay, sure, that makes sense. Plot was good, I thought. It seemed very simple, but I mean, it was still, for what it was, I thought everything was stellar, except for maybe the explaining part, which all in all wasn't bad. To me, this was perfection. Now, yes, it still maintained the feel of a Power Rangers episode, and they kept the theme song, which also made me very pleased. But I would give it definitely a perfect score. I mean, if it was done in a theatrical setting, yeah, it gets a 4.5 out of 5. So, yeah, I give it 2 thumbs up. I absolutely adored every bit of it, and it wasn't lagging in any way, shape, or form. It was full of action, had a lot of good takeaways. The morals were there. The family focus was also there. The characters we all know and love. Of course, there's a little bit of a video cameo at the end that made me a little bit emotional, but it was so heartfelt. I thought very, very, very heartwarming and inspirational, and why it was my comfort show to begin with. I mean, it all stemmed from that. It was always a place that I could come and feel like, hey, it's not going to be so bad. Everything's going to be okay. I mean, the good guys always win. They always save the day. So I came back to that, and part of me kind of wishes I was a ranger, honestly. I would love to save the galaxy. I don't have those kind of moves. The only moves I have are dance moves, so I don't think I could fight my way out of a paper bag if I had to. I know how to defend myself, but hopefully that day will never come. But I thought the movie was really, really well done, and if you're a Power Rangers fan, then you should definitely see it. It's definitely well worth your while, and you're gonna love every second of this, just like I did. And yeah, you're gonna sing along just like I did. So in the near future, I will be reviewing Mummies, which I've spoken about on my Facebook. I haven't really revealed as to reviewing it, but I will be reviewing it in the near future. And after that, it'll be King of Thorn. And after that, it'll be Lupin the Third versus Cat's Eye. And there were a couple of other animated films that I saw that were on Kiss Cartoon that I thought deserved my attention. And one's called Hal. And I've heard of Hal before, and I think the inspiration from that came from Stanley Kubrick's Hal, if you're familiar with that movie, which is my ultimate favorite. The sequel to that movie was not that great. It honestly, it does not hold a candle to Kubrick's original at all. Yeah, it's a great watch, but it can't hold up to the original 2001. Plus, if you've seen 2001, you realize what a cautionary tale it is for all of us. And it has a kind of nihilistic tone, more of a fatalistic tone, I think. I mean, there is hope in a way at the end of it, but that ending always made me feel a little bit uneasy. But despite that, it's still a work of art. And for the main character to be named Hal, I thought, yeah, as a Kubrick fan, to see the influence, I'm gonna have to see this movie, even though, yeah, it has some age on it, but I want to see it. Crunchyroll got it, so apparently Kiss Cartoon also got it. And then there's another movie, it's called Lamia's Poem. I don't know anything about that. I saw the poster for it, and I thought, this looks intriguing. So it was just like with A Love Affair with Marriage. When I saw the poster for that, I thought, Oh yeah, I definitely need to look into this, and I'm glad I did. It was just something I looked at first blush, and I thought the title alone was something that intrigued me. So just like that one, the the title is enticing to me. So I think, okay, I'll check this out. And Hal I've known of, so I know about Hal. Hal is not an unfamiliar subject for me. So both of these are something I'm looking forward to speaking about with all y'all. So until next time, live on prosper. Ciao, Tizzy.